All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, printer is still printing because, yeah, I really forgot to set the print on time and 20 minutes left. So I need to keep talking for 20 minutes and we're gonna start up the lamp anyway. So, new lamp. I decided to go for 3 colors because, hey, I have a U1, so I can do 3 colors. Red was a little bit stringy, so still some outside mark damage, some small cleaning spots here that you can spot when you're in detail here. But overall, we can deal with it. Oh, what a hot day. Too many things doing. I'm tired already. I'm already tired at the point of like I need to sleep because Thursday night I will start driving at 4 or 5 in the night. So I need to sleep a little bit early, hence this stream is an hour earlier than before because then I can actually get hopefully some rest and switch it all up to the next one. How's everyone doing? I am. That was my day. Alright, so where is the end point here? So I want to start there. Alright, so there we go. Where's my scissor? Scissor. I have a scissors. Scissor. I know I have scissors somewhere here. I just used them. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's in, that is out. That one goes away. Let's get the strip in place. Oh. Okay, so part of my title is AI useful, and I see use for it, but at the same time, why? I'm still puzzling it out in a way like, do I want to fully use it? Do I actually want to use it? And I really came to the conclusion for a lot of things, it's a tool. But yeah, I had Claude for a week free, so someone gave me an invite link so I could use it for a week, and that's the €20 payment, but it's boosted to you, so you can use more. I never got to the limits because, well, it's a lot of fun creating silly things. I just didn't feel justified to just pay €20 a month that someone is doing something for me while I can technically do it myself. And yes, I can do it faster, better, no, not better. But for the things you do not have knowledge about, and you're just, I don't know how to make this, can you make a test sample? Or can you make an experience of like, hey, teach me how to do this? There is something there. But at the same time, I feel a heavy disconnect in the process of learning. Like, it's something that goes fast. It keeps the dopamine hits coming because the AI is decently fast, so you get results decently fast. But I feel, and that is maybe just me, but I feel a decent disconnect of the products that is being made, or the code pieces I made. So I made on this lamp, which you cannot see because the second camera is not here, but on the pink lamp, I dropped the pieces. So on this lamp, I told Cloud, hey, make a snake game, put it on the lamp. Here's the size of the lamp, the formation of the lamp, the structure of the LED strip itself. Puzzle it out. It's doing it a lot better than Gemini that I used before, so that is good. But I told him explicitly to write everything down, what you're doing step by step, just to see what it does. And it kept adding things, or it tried to suggest things that I have never suggested. It was already, and I did not give permission for that, watching on my computer, looking at the older project, which is similar named, and was like, oh, right, you have a racing game there too, and Flappy Bird too. So shall I make those two directly? No. I did not give you permission to look around. I did not give permission to look at my computer. I only gave permission to look at the folder that I put it in. And that's it. But it still was doing its utmostly best to obscure the thing like, no, I didn't check your computer, so how do you know the exact two other games that I made with another AI? Yeah, it couldn't answer that because the conundrum of it knows it's wrong and yay. Seeing it being built, very awesome. Seeing it create things, that was very cool. Like, I'm still surprised, and it did a good job of doing it. The code itself looked pretty clean. I could understand it. It made footnotes and notes of what everything is doing, so I could actually make sense of it. There are still two pieces of code that I have like, I have no clue what you're saying here, but I trust you. And well, that is awesome, and you can do some very fast stuff. I just noticed the one thing while it was doing that, I did not feel productive or active. I was just seeing how that thing was doing it. So for me, the thinking process, like, if AI stops or becomes too pricey or becomes so obnoxious to use that you stop using it, can you actually do this process yourself? And my answer there is probably no. So that is the part that I feel slightly disconnected, because I already had a couple people saying like, well, just use it while you can and we just puzzle out something later. But I see more and more people so focused on using the AI, the moment it's gone, they cannot go without. And that part worries me. Like, I feel really like you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. And the mindset of keep using it as a tool. Keep using it as a tool. But the moment it becomes the end product, I feel the disconnect of like, but why? If you want to prototype and you want to do cool stuff, that's really awesome. Go for it. But if you're gonna make something that of course, Ursula, you cannot go without AI. But yeah, I feel that disconnect there of, can some people go without? And that's kind of baffles me a little bit. Like, there are, and I have no nails, so I cannot do this. There we go. Like, there are enough ways to actually puzzle something out yourself, take some time and do it. I think seeing all this, and I know we're in the time of everything needs to be now, and going bloody fast and doing all that. You know what I feel right now? I go to the library, search something up, and I know it's gonna take me half a day. But that feels better than asking it AI. I know with AI I can get that instant, well, people call it that instant dopamine result. Like, oh, I have answers and this works. But I see, well, kids and, well, every age type so stuck to their phone, so stuck to the computer screen, asking the AI for help. Are you actually no longer asking other people, because you get in vice versa there. You ask someone for help and someone just Googles. Yeah, okay, that's the other problem. But like, you now get the problem. If I ask someone for help, there's a high chance that that person will also search it with AI, not using their own knowledge. Or someone just said, like, I don't know, ask AI. So then you're slowly just only asking AI, and you're disconnecting yourself from your whole surrounding, your whole community, because people stop asking the silly questions, the simple questions, the questions no one understands yet and someone has the answer to. We're just following the AI, which that in itself feels very disconnected and decently scary of like, where the hell are we going with everyone? Because if I look at forums and all that stuff, and just looking at the way of how people ask questions, I think the asking questions part is disappearing, because everyone is just going to AI, trusting, and a lot are just instantly trusting the AI of, oh, what the AI is setting is probably right. Well, all the small text says AI can be wrong, but no one cares because it's lazy, it's quick, and it's just instant. It's how the phones trained ourselves just to get that instant dopamine hit. AI is doing it a step further of doing that. Just you get instant, almost instant feedback. Sometimes it needs to think a little bit, but that's so short that most people are fine with it. And well, I see so much great potential in AI. The way it's currently being used feels very bad. And I used it to make a lamp. I used it to just say, hey, I'm going to the Maker Fair in Hannover this Friday. Can you check the whole route of where's the cheapest gas? Where do I find the cheapest gas on my route? And I told it, like, my tank is 450 kilometers full. I'm around 400 right now. Where can I tank the cheapest? It was busy for 2 minutes and it gave me all the results like, hey, just do it on the German border. You can do it in the return way. Do not tank in the Netherlands, because the Netherlands is technically always 20 to 25 cents more pricey than Germany per liter. And that is fine. But me just doing that, well, I could also, well, Google AI it. Well, you cannot, we use the term Google, but I now use DuckDuckGo because I do not want to have the AI. I can disable the AI there. You bloody. Okay, assuming your reference to Reliance Digital that we create a community and often associated with design. I fell for that one, huh? I fell for that one. I fell for that one. But yeah, like, plate is hot, plate is hot, plate is hot. Yep, I'm impatient. Come on, cables. Please stay there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but like, use it as a tool, and I think that's the most important part, is just use it as a tool and don't use it as an end product. I feel, I still personally, as that is written, and I'm pretty sure AI cannot do that because I do not put much information online that, but circumstances of that, like, I still like the concept that you can search things up very fast, but I do not want to lose the concept of actually learning it. And in a lot of ways, I still feel like we have so much stuff to learn still without AI, and to explore, to actually do things that we can do without fall back to something that just takes a bloody guess. I almost go down. But that part is still the scary part of, like, where are we going as people? Where are we going as a community? There we go. That one works. Still need to install that. So yeah, for the people just using AI without thinking about it, I think that's a bad way to do it. I think there is a very bad way to do it there. But to get grasp about something that you have no clue about in a way that you can actually learn and understand what it is to make it yourself, and I think there is a lot of stuff to gain there. And I think that's the part that I want to look at proper. I still feel how Anthropic or Claude or OpenAI, whatever it currently is, I cannot click which one is which one, can do some really great potentials. What? Okay, Herschel, can you please ask more information about that article or something, because like maybe it just picked up one of my other streams. I'm now very curious, like, what the hell? That is so weird. It knows about the B-lamp. What? Okay, that is kind of scary. Like, huh? And is this the Google one, or are you asking... Which one are you asking? Wait. This one needs to go there. Because, yeah. That is scary. It knew about my B-lamp. I don't write articles. What? Wait, did I forget I wrote an article? I mean, I wrote a lot of stuff online, but not under my own handle or about 3D printing. Huh? Okay, that is funky. Okay, yeah, okay. That was, yeah. Sorry, that is funny. That is funny. What? Did it wrong. But yeah, that's the part that scares me, because we fact check it. We are like, this is not correct. But how many people are not checking this? How many people are not checking this and just assuming that the AI is right? And it keeps saying like, no, always check that the AI is right. But who the bloody hell is doing that? Who is not lazy enough to do this? I don't think that many people. What? Why am I so confused here why it's not working? This was just working. Damn, that's a lot. Oh no, I need to grab my other phone, which is now stuck in the camera position because I probably cannot see it with this one. Boo. Yeah, like any percentage number just doesn't feel real anymore because, like, does it actually feel real? I don't know. And that's the part I'm just like, is this actually good or not? Okay, I need to grab another phone, which is locked in, so that's gonna be a bad recording. Blah. Okay, they're back. Boo. Alright, get the other phone in. Hello! I have no clue how to... Yeah, I have no clue how to pronounce your name. How are you doing, man? How was your day? I think the LED strip died. I think I have a LED. Yeah, building last one. So, make a fair Hannover next weekend. And after that, I can put it on printable so you can build it yourself. But right now, I might have a blown up chip, which sucks. I need to puzzle it out. Where is my mouse so I can rip it apart? This one, hopefully no. There we go, found it. My board is dead. Fuck. Well, lamp gone. Crap. You can use white PLA. Someone on the Discord already used PETG. So PETG works too, but PETG, transparent PETGs are a little bit too transparent. So I want to make a thicker version for PETG. And yes, that's an ESP32 and it's no longer working. My computer is also not detecting it anymore. So that's crap because this was my last board. I'm trying to find another one that I can replace, so maybe it's this one, so I need to replace this one, which I don't have, so yay. Because somehow something broke and great. But I hope everyone is doing okay here, like I'm trying to fix it. If I have a backup somewhere here. I had a backup somewhere. Oh, downstairs. Alright, moment, be right back. Good. Alright, we got another board. Let's hope this one doesn't blow up. I'm not sure. I clicked it on one time and after that it just stopped working and the cables are correct, so I have no clue, but hey, hi, welcome everyone. New people, if you want to know something, just ask. Yeah. I am tired. I'm slightly tired. Only slightly. I have no clue what happened. So we're just gonna use this board because I do not trust this one. So this is the one I don't trust. This is the board that just doesn't work anymore. Let's see if this one actually lights up. Yeah, because I didn't see this LED running. So I was like, this is not working. This one was just not working. But I'm not sure if it is the board or the chip, so we just carefully gonna switch up the whole board and do not use this one. Gone. I will debug that later, and we're just gonna swap things out. Yes, something happened, and but yeah, Rihan Shankai. This is an ESP32, but this is specifically the Seed Studio version. If it zooms in. So it's the ESP-C3 Mini, the Seed Studio version, because then you can buy this board and the chip separate and just click them on, and then this whole lamp product that I'm showing here becomes no soldering, because if you do other boards you need some slight solderings, which are fine, but I prefer not. Is it maybe...
You are listening to 24/7 London.
Oh, that is also fine. Okay, so I still have no clue what happened, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, ESP32 board base, and to make this whole lamp here, like, I can try this one here. And put this one on display here. And then you get a cool lamp like this. You can control with WLED, which is an open source app to control the LED strips itself, and it plays off cool things. So that's the lamp itself. So I will just put this one here, so people can actually see it a little bit. But doing that, so yes, I'm repeating myself. Yes, ESP32 base, but I have no clue what happened here, so yikes. What did happen? I have no clue. I attached this one and it worked, and after that it stopped working. So I have no clue what happened. It's not getting hot. Wait. I think it's the board. Okay, it's the board. Okay, that was the board, so let's fix that by putting these back in. Come on, click in. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good and wonderful day. A little bit nervous why it went wrong, but let's find out. So yeah, as I just said, I'm prepping to go to the Maker Fair in Hannover. Rehearsal is there too. Gonna meet some other people from the Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, you can open up the video text itself and the link should be a little bit on the bottom. If you want to know more or see more of my projects, the social medias are there too. I have Instagram and YouTube currently, and I have Twitter, but I'm still very bad at posting there. I will do my best to post there. If more people follow it, I'm like, oh right, I need to post here too. I keep forgetting it. But yeah, okay, let's... Is it getting hot now? Nope. Okay, still good. Still good. voltage going in. Yeah. Okay, I think I had a bad board, which sucks. It sucks, but yeah, I think I had a bad board. Okay, let's continue. Let's grab the top. Let's put him over there. Let's put you over here. Grab an extra point. So yeah, I'm still finishing up the last part of the build guide, which technically what I'm doing here is also doing it myself again, because this is the third time with the latest build guide, and I know it off my head, so I'm not fully showing it and all the things. But for me to get that process ready so you guys can actually buy this lamp and build it yourself, I'm very nervous for it, but I'm also very excited, because this is a project that is building now for a whole year. I have the lamp longer, but this version is now going on for a year of just prototyping, testing, researching how to get the cables correct, how to do this without soldering, to make a system that actually works without soldering, because I know a lot of people can solder, but not everyone wants to solder, and this gives me more options of people hopefully enjoying getting this lamp. And that's hopefully what I can do correctly. Yeah, sorry, I need to do that. This one needs to go. Maybe that happened, I don't know. So the first one is in. And now we can do that. And then we go left. Cool. And do all that. But yeah. And again, this is a live stream. Questions are always available to be asked. And let's put this a little bit safer away. And just do it a little bit faster. Check the direction. Put a little bit more flatness on it so it inserts easier. That's all I do. Oh, boo. Why are you being a pain? Why is nothing working right now? Come on. Okay. Problems? Yes. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, you. Okay, piece of shit. There we go. That is better. I think it's the stringiness of the red that failed, because there are some small plastics bits in there and that is just stopping it, and I cannot really change that, so that sucks. we go. Oh, one is too short. There we go. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Well, I'm busy building the start parts of this lamp. And again, I'm very excited that you guys want the lamp. And Jock, and is that your... I cannot really see what that XCA thing is. Is that Japanese or Chinese? If you're still here. I'm not sure if that is Japanese or something else, because I have no clue what that means. And yeah, so this week I have used Claude AI for a week because it was free. A few days. Ooh. Okay, question, did you vibe code this? Or did you code it yourself? Because I've noticed that one with Gemini 2, where I specifically said, hey, put data on pin 2. 2 times it put it on, technical what you said, to pin 16 or pin 22, which doesn't even exist on an ESP C3 Mini. But it did. With WLED. Yeah, WLED is always base 2. Huh. Okay, that is even more weird. Like, huh? So you or someone else put that in, because WLED basically goes from GPU 2 is always the base. That is funky. That is really funky. That is interesting. Yeah, that's a weird one. Well, things can happen, but still weird. But yeah, like with Gemini 2 AI vibe coding stuff, I noticed that the code changes a lot. Well, it says like, I only changed this line, and I compare the previous code with the new code, and it's like, it's completely different. It changed so many other things. Well, it said like, I only changed this line. It was really funny. It was funny to see, but at the same time very scary to realize. I was like, huh? Huh. Maybe a click accident, or yeah. It can still happen. Oh well. Hey, you puzzled it out. Got it working now, hopefully. Alright, last one. So that needs an input from the bottom. So with the last one you need to be a little bit careful of where you put it. And that goes down. Let's put the strip in. And as you can see, these clicky things are pretty easy because you just click them in, and as long as the pin are on top, you should be fine. But yeah, like, I know the base pin is 2, 4, doesn't matter. I don't even check it on this one because the board itself already does it, so... Is it 2 or 4? I'm not sure anymore. I started out my own brain now. I started out my own brain like, wait, is it 2 or 4? I have used the Seed Studio board so much that I forgot which one it is. Huh. Okay, I have not done much with WLED, but I have never experienced that one. That's a very new one. Okay, now we go here. Yeah, that's very weird. Always check which one is going where. Alright, so I need to check it anyway, so let's put on power now. What? Ah, shit. Yeah, that wasn't good. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is right. So why are you stop working the moment I attach this? So power goes in, power goes out. Yeah. Huh. It's not hot. Okay, what is I'm puzzled. What is going on here? Like, I double checked the wires. Why is it working half and half not? Like, this is all stuck, so this is making connections. I already checked this, so double check this. I know. All right, I'm I am very confused why it's not working. Hey, you didn't do something stupid. You didn't see it, you didn't notice it. But now you know. Hopefully you learned. If you do it the second time, well, at least you're not a donkey. That's the cool part. Realizing you're not a donkey. And don't take this as mean. Realizing that you're not a donkey means you did it the second time. Or you want to be a donkey. Because then you only do it one time. Yeah, oh, wait. No, that sounds wrong, right? Yeah, that sounds wrong. Okay, I'm so confused why this is now not working. So let's tighten it extra up and see if it works. Do I have a second dead board now? And how? I have no clue what's going on right now. I now have technically two boards that are not working, so one lamp is just not working anymore. I don't know why. I really do not know why. Which is very annoying, because what is going on here? Why is it going wrong? What am I doing wrong? It feels stuck. Then why is this one not working? I don't see it on the camera, so what is going on? That should not happen. I don't feel, I can feel 5 volts. I'm sensitive to that, and I didn't feel anything. I am not static because I touch my table on the bottom, so I always de-static myself. So I cannot give off shocks when I touch it, because I always, with my leg under the table, I touch metal that removes the static. This is so weird. Like, I know. Wait. Can I still detect this this LED strip? Oh, this one is dead too, I think now. What? Yeah, another board is again not working. Like I'm trying to see if I can connect it. Yeah, another board is dead. And my computer is not even seeing it. No. I do not have another spare board. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. I'm out of boards. Crap. Nope. No. I can try that one. I can try that one, but that doesn't work with the current setup. Oh, I hate this. No, did not want that one. Okay, where's that pricey son of a... There, found it. Alright, let's go for that one. Okay, oh god. Bloody hell. I need a longer, I cannot really show it. Okay, this one needs to be removed, so that one can be removed, so then I can now install this one connected up. Alright. Hey, and that's why I'm using this one, because I will never use this one. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to puzzle out right now. So I'm gonna blow up a 50 euro board. Yay! Alright. Okay, this one is getting recognized. Connect. Install WLED, erase device, next, install. Yeah, well, yeah, this is the first time I experience it like this. But 2 times in a row is not something that is great. So something is going on, and I cannot currently conclude what it exactly is. But let's puzzle it out. Conclude what it exactly is. That was an echo because I refreshed my own stream. Please in the hell don't do that. Okay. Ooh, installing this one takes a lot longer. Jochen, I really wish I had, but that's a budget I currently don't have. The seat studio together is around 10 euros, and I'm currently working on like literally 0, so I need to work with what I have, and hopefully next week, if everything goes alright, I can put the B-lamp online so you guys can buy it, so I can use that money for backup. Hey, dude, like, it's not that expensive, it's just, like, it still goes fast, yes. But, I'm gonna tell you, this one is 50 euros. This whole thing is 50 euros. So, yeah, like, I have the basic ESPs, but I didn't have an ESP for this one. So if this one blows up, I'm going back to my basic ESPs, and I have those. But I prefer that this is not being used. Okay, 12 volt in. I cannot use this one. I cannot use this one. I either... Wait. Nope, I cannot use this one. There is no way for me to switch this to 5 volt. I have a 12 volt. Yeah, I have a couple antennas, but the problem with currently this one is that if I input 12 volt will go out. There is no downgrade switch. I do not see a downgrade switch. So if I put in 12 while the LED strip is 5, the LED strip will blow up. I'm not sure if this thing can auto-detect that. I just assume it can't, because I don't see the switch. What's the output? Yeah, it says 5 to 4 volts compatible, and I have no clue. See, that's what I mean. So if I put in 12 in, then I have no clue which one this is. I do not see the revision. Where is that? Ground. This is bought around 8-9 months ago, but that doesn't say anything. Version 3.5R3. I think it's version 3.5R3, revision 3. Yeah, but how do you specify which voltage is out? Because 12 volt goes in, 5 volt needs to go out. I don't see an outage, I see only plus and minus. Yeah, it says 24 volt compatible, but I don't see the outlet doing anything, so I don't trust this. Oh, I don't trust this. This makes things very sketchy that I do not know. I see a plus and a minus and the data of LED strip 1 and 2, but I do not. Nope. 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 Not doing that. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing that.
Thanks to our station sponsor.
We're not doing that. No, I do not have the time and the patience for that currently. I was excited to do kind of a short stream, finish the lamp, go to sleep, because I need to go to sleep early, because Friday or Thursday night driving to Germany, Hannover, takes me 4 or 5 hours, so I want to arrive early, and if I make this stream too long, hence I streamed a little bit more early, I could just finish this lamp. I do not have the time in the crash course to actually do all that. Okay, let's disconnect this one. Okay, I know this one works, but something here goes wrong. Okay, so you guys go here. Okay. And we do a swappy again. Okay, so now we're gonna careful watch all the strips. Cool. This is the first strip. I do not trust this one. Okay, let's...
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
Ow. What? I disconnected the wrong side. Yeah, and my input is 12, my LED strips are 5, so... So something on this strip goes wrong. You know what? We're just gonna switch the strip, and I think it's just this one. On the ground you go! One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, let's see if this one actually works. Alright, so let's see what works. No, no. Ursel, lead strip is on the ground. Ground is dead. Okay, now we're just doing live connections. Good, don't give a shit. Okay. Now it seems to work. I think something there with the soldering joint, maybe. I have no clue. We will find it out later. 5-fold in, 5-fold out. Double check again. Like, this is the first time I have this, so great. Okay. For a moment I was like, why it's not going on? It takes a little bit of time. Okay, okay, we got this one working again. I'm happy it was the first strip. And it didn't wreck the first one, so this was... Okay, something fell. Okay, well, problems hopefully fixed. So, hopefully continue now, huh? Oh, wait, it's the top. So yeah, I think, a very unlucky lead strip. Also, I'm just gonna call you Jucken. If this is wrong, please correct me. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where do you live? If you wanna tell that, of course. If you don't wanna tell that, that's fine too. But if you want to, I'm always interested to know where people that watch are coming from. There we go. Oh, right. Should have waited. Ow. Alright, so now we go here and we go here. Wait, shit. Which one is it? That one. Oh no! Oh no, you YouTube, stop, no. Keep me connected, you evil. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Well, then I need to do this. Alright, chat is being screwy. Alright, I hope my phone stays alive. I do not have a long cable, so I cannot see the chat that good. Okay. Yeah, well, then I assume Germany, but then the other sign on top was like, is that Japanese or Chinese? Because that is cool. So I assume Germany, but if you can read it. Wait. What? You know what? I did a very dum-dum. YouTube, can you stop disconnecting me? Oh, that's not fun. Nope. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Nope. I know what I did wrong. Yes, this is... Oh dear God. I removed that one. I removed the last one, not the first one, so that trip I threw away was possibly good or not. No, no. I remove one. That one has the soldering joint on top, which is the one that is the end. That one is also end. That's why this one is correct. No, should be correct. Okay, should be correct, should be correct, should be correct. If this goes wrong, lamp is gone. then I'm out of parts. Where's my cable? Alright, let's see if it blows up or not. Did it right. Whew. I did it right. I did it right. Oh, I'm screwing up so much, man. Oh, I'm too tired for this shit. Okay. No. Wait, now. Wait. Which one is the first one? This one. Right. Yeah, that's the first one. Also, how do we know I have not slept for 36 hours? You are way too precise for that one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, okay, so silly mistakes happen. Do we need to include this in the guide? I think this is a rare thing. Let's strip being bad. I cannot help that. Like, that's something. There we go. Okay. Now I still need to fix the last one because this one is not correct. This one is upside down. Yeah, this one's upside down. I did the last one wrong, which I assumed was the first one, and then I switched that one out, and yeah, that's happy little accidents. So this one needs to go in here. That's why I was confused. I had two LED strips going the same direction next to each other, and that should not be possible. So that's the last one. Put it back in. Come on, put it. All right, there we go. Okay, now we can focus on this one. Because now I can do this. I can put this one a little bit more back. Because if we put it on, we go all the way to there, but there is no power. Okay. Now I can switch my phone. Okay, disconnects are stopping, so I'm gonna switch my network. Double check how many LEDs we have here. Config, LED hardware. Alright, I already installed this one, so this is going fine, but I see color breakups, which means there's something not fine. Okay, let's put internet back to mine so I can see the chat. Alright, chat should be working again. But something here is not going all right. And I do not have time for this. Why did I cut my nails? Wow. The connection is just not good. Wow. Jam on. There we go. Nope. Okay, that is better. All right, continue on. We're gonna finish this lamp, and I want to go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna do this live. Normally you don't do this, but I'm a little bit more impatient right now, and I just want to carefully finish it. So as long as I don't touch the copper stuff, it should be fine. And there we go. Oh wow, these connections are not great. Yeah, I agree with that one, but at the same time, this really sucks. The cables are really sensitive right now. They are very sensitive. And hey, NetVentive, how are you, man? Again, thank you all for coming here and see this chaos. Chaos indeed, huh? Oh, it's going great. Here I thought I made a small little stream, no easy peasy, just built a small, the last lamp for the Maker Faire, show off 3 very colors, so blue, green, red, and that just keeps going. I was like, that is very cool, this is very easy, nothing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong. I think Hersel is going completely nuts here because all the switching and twitching and all that. But yeah, I could not care right now. We're just going fast mode. And that comes with a risk. Very much risk. Because I know what's gonna happen here if I do touch anything wrong. And then Hersel gonna say, I told you so. I know he's gonna say that. I know he's gonna say, I told you so. But yeah, making progress. Hersel's just waiting to say that. If it goes wrong again, then it's gonna be fun. Make this flat again. And that's annoying. My phone is reconnected in the chat, but I could not see NetVentive's chat here, and I'm... NetVentive, you were filtered. Wow, that really sucks. So, come on phone, please put... There we go. Okay, so NetVentive, you on my phone got filtered by the top chat. The top chat didn't acknowledge your chat as a good chat. I don't know how that works, but YouTube being YouTube. But yeah, hey, at least I saw it on my screen there, because my main screen is now saying chat disconnected, please wait while we treat reconnected, successfully connected, and it keeps going like that. My phone is not doing that, but it was still on the top chat, so yay. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Why are you not working? What? Okay. But yeah, at least I could see it. Because I already missed other people too that were chatting, and I couldn't see it because YouTube is like, nah, you're not. Yeah. Ah, this sucks. There we go. It's better. Okay, these connections are a pain. Oh, I'm not having fun. Cables, why? Oh! It's really going fine, huh? That's better. Okay, I just have a very sensitive batch of cable connectors. Like, holy crap. Yeah, now it's working. But yeah, Adventive, how are you doing today, man? Busy with work? 'Cause you're from America, right? Or were you also Germany? Or England? I'm so bad at remembering all that, so sorry if I already told. Florida, USA. Oh, yeah. You're very close to, like, well, okay, close. You're in the same area as Grant from Three Musketeers. You know him, right? Oh, you must know him. He lives pretty close there. Well, he's in the Tampa area. I don't know where you are. If you don't want to say that, don't say it. But yeah. It's so hard for me to remember everyone that knows connections or not know connections, so it's always that point of like, No, that was wrong. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm in this Discord, really cool place to hang out always. And I'm probably told this, but like it's always not a bad habit to tell it again. Like for me, meeting Grant 2 years ago at Smurf was, I think, currently the best thing that I could have done. I went there with 2 people from an hackerspace of like, okay, let's go to the 3D print meeting in England. So we went on a plane on Friday, and then Sunday we returned. So I missed half of Sunday because Sunday we're only at 2 hours left, and then we needed to return to Netherlands again. But on the Saturday, Grant was doing a couple interviews. and then I was talking with Amber. She was doing all the recording stuff, and then Grant was done with the boot interview and I talked with him, and that's technically how I got here. And for a long time I wanted to do content creating. I have done a lot of content creating on Twitch before, and I left that part of my life behind because I did some stupid shit back then. That's really cool, man. Yeah, so yeah, you're very close by. Please, for the love of God, do not go to his door and just knock on his door, because as you're from Florida, you know he will pull a gun. He will pull a gun. So watch out. But yeah, so he and a lot of people from that Discord, so like it's a paid Discord, but it's really worth it, because you meet people like, well, me, Herschel's there too, and some of us are hanging out in voice, and some are really helpful because it's a paid community, so you don't have that 10,000 people and maybe 10 people react in total. But if people know it, they will react and they will help, because everyone is there to help each other. Like, there is nothing, there is nothing talking you down in a way of that's bad. Some people will say, hey, this is what you're doing might not be the best thing, but hey, you can do this. So it feels like a tighter community than any other Discord I'm in. I'm trying to build mine too in that way, but mine is just full free, so I will attract the lurkers and the people that just don't care. But I always feel a good vibe with the 3D Musketeers. Everyone is doing their own silly thing, and everyone shares, everyone shows, and that is always really cool. There we go. Okay. Okay, they're all in. Whew. Okay, they're all in. They're all in. And there we go. Okay, let's start at the bottoms. Let's go! Yeah, Grant is a really cool guy. Like, some people think that he is scary, but like, yeah, if he's recording, please be patient and give him some time, because like, he's recording, he's doing his job. And I did it on the wrong one. I am really not awake right now. Come on. Talking and doing things at the same time is still hard, huh? Yep. Heck yeah. Yes, he has a lot of energy, and he will always go for it. 100%. He will give off that vibe. He doesn't care. If you have something awesome or just something simple, he just goes. And that is really cool. And I like that. Like, he is also straight honest, because he doesn't go around the bush or around the barrel or any way you call it. He doesn't smooth talk it. If something is wrong, he will address it. If something is good, he will address it. So he won't back down in that. Like, people need to hear the correct things, and that is way better than just sugarcoat things, because that is what I really appreciate about him. He doesn't go around lying or putting it in a way of like, oh yeah, no, this is the perfect printer, just don't do this. Like, no, if it is bad, it's bad. If it is good, it's good, and both parts need to be addressed. And he is still doing that. That is something that a lot of people just don't do, and I stick to the same quota. if I see something bad, I will call it out, because that's how I work too, in how my mindset, my way of autism or me. I'm never sure if this is just autism or autistic me, or is it me, but I refuse to back down from the truth. I have no reason to jest that or adjust that or play with that. So I have no reason to lie, and a lot of people directly get very suspicious, like, why you don't lie? But I think that feels in concept way better than saying like, oh, I sometimes do lie. No, I have no reason to lie, so why should I? But a lot of people get suspicious because, like, everyone lies. Yes, you make white lies and do that stuff, but if you can, don't. Hello? Alright. And I think more people should do that. More people should just accept that sugarcoating it doesn't work. Like, there are so many ways to tell something, even in honesty. You can, like, say it in a way that doesn't hurt people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 8. Yeah, yes, but a white lie is very different to just full-blown lying. Like, the way you do it is the way you change that. And that is fine, but manipulating lies is something I disagree with. But, like for children, sometimes you need to make that white lie to give them the support they need, because sometimes saying the right thing to do and saying it straight in their face is not the best. They need to learn. Yeah, there we go. That was the sketchy one. Making space. But yeah, like, come on. There we go. Yes, but give them the option. That's, for me, is more important, because some people just won't give the option at all. You don't get the chance to hear the lie, the sugarcoating, or anything. Give the kids the option, because that's just, give them the option, and they need to accept it themselves what the results is. And I think, come on. There we go. That's better. Giving kids or anyone that option to choose what they want is, I think, the better option of doing things. Too many wires. I do not want to bend them too much, because I already know that some connections are bad and I do not want to reconnect it right now. Also, this is still the bad lamp, so technically I have the chance to cut myself. But the clips are better, so I don't need less force, but if I don't watch out, my fingers can still be cut on the lamp itself. So yeah, this is like the single lamp. Oh wait, this should be the new one, huh? I'm very confused. Why is this still lining up? Oh crap, I made this one shorter again. Yep. That's slightly better. Yeah, it's slightly better. Okay, cool. Okay, it's still working, all 100% powered on, so still good. But yeah, like, I still feel that give kids or give people the option, because sometimes you just get it so thrown in your face in the way of like, yes, your product just sucks, or this is not good, that is not good, but give them the option. And I think there is a lot of merit in that, of just like, hey, do you want to hear you did it good, or do you want to hear all the bad details that you can learn from? Instead of just saying it flat out straight in their face directly, just you give them the option of choose. And in a lot of ways, which I kind of learned later on, giving people the option to choose, like, okay, just give me the basics or give me the full hard truth. But the moment they can think about it, the hard truth becomes less painful, because you give them the option to choose for it for themselves. So they are already mentally prepared. Something is coming. Do I want to know it? Yes. And the moment that mindset triggers, the hurtful truth you're saying is less hurtful. I mean, 80% of the time. It again depends how you say it, but it really depends how you say it, but it softens the blow a little bit. Because you give them the option to prepare. I know what's coming, and I choose myself to go for it. Yeah, but just that point of like, give them the option to say yes or no. And I think that part is like giving them that option, and that gives them more also appreciation to what you're gonna say. And yes, it's still gonna hurt. Oh bloody hell, it's gonna hurt, but they are already slightly mentally prepared, like, I know it's coming. Okay. And that's what that way of feedback and explaining is, I think, for me the coolest way to do something. Because yes, you give them that point of like, cool, give me the hard truth, and you really just mentally load them preparing of like, this is gonna come. But you say it in such a polite, in the most polite way of like, hey, you want to have that critic? Here it comes. And I think more people should do it like that. Not just to kids, to other people too. Yep. Gravity. And I think that is still in itself is pretty cool. Okay, click in. Couple left. There we go. All right. Shit. Too much cables. I cannot enter it. Do not want to move too many cables, so I'm gonna do this here. Okay, last one in. Don't crash. Nice. Okay, got it. Okay, so I've not printed the top yet. I had no time, but I have the bottom, so get that one going. What? Huh? Oh. Ha! I know what I did. Go back to the internet. And you need to go there. Config, pin info. Nope, not this one. Nope, not this one. Nope. That's in hardware. Huh. I'm not skipping the first LED, which is weird. I'm skipping the second LED. Huh? What I believe? So, as you can see, the first LED is on and the second LED is off. That's 0. That should not work. Right, I'm gonna close you because you're in the way. Huh? Oh. Oh. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's reverse this back first because I'm probably in the wrong one. Yeah. Trying to check that. Because this one should be that too. So I'm gonna disconnect that one. I'm pretty sure that this is still WLED app. That one is off, so I think we had two at the same Wi-Fi. Yeah. I didn't see that one update, so... I still need to assign them. Oh, so you have two lamps. Nope. Oh, I have a dead LED. What? What? Blue is dead. Blue LED is dead. Or not? No. Huh? Like, wait, LEDs and hardware. No. So if I do this, it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to skip it on this one. This was an old board and I forgot to upload it there. So Now it works all correct. First LED is off. Yes. Okay. LED and hardware. Now we can put 1500. Save. Pin info back. 2D configuration. That's the setup. Go to 2D matrix. Bottom left, horizontal, vertical, serpentine, and then 16 by 7. Save. Back to control, effects. Yeah, that's correct. Cool. All right, working lamp. Working lamp. Got it. Okay, now disconnect this one. Because yes, I already printed the bottom, but I do not have a top. I will print that tomorrow. So close this one, put all this in here. And just pull this one. I want my connection back. Now this one gets out. Cool. Install this in here. That one in here, this one in here, I can put the U here, U in here, this one goes there, okay. Put the cables in here. No. There we go. All right. Still bloody took 2 hours. Technical problems. I was aiming for around 1 hour in total. I needed to wait 20 minutes while installing anything and get the parts in, so that was fine. Then the cables were wrong. I blew up 2 boards in total. Not great. But it's here now. I have all 3 lamps ready, so I now just need to install the software, set them up and ready. This one is going to be my controller one. The other 2 will be turned in there in the specific Wi-Fi I'm going to bring with me. This one is just W-LED so people can play with this one. And then all I need to do is do the counting downstairs with all the marble pieces. And then I do that small recording piece. And then I have that hopefully video ready tomorrow night, but probably next week. And then I need to focus on the lamp selling. I'm not scared at all. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying the chaos of me blowing up not just one, but 2 boards. So I'm not even sure if it is the board or just the chip. I'm not gonna use them all, so I'm just gonna put them in wrong, so I know these ones are the best ones. This was not fun. No stress, so this is 20 euros gone. That sucks, but cannot change it. Anyway, again, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. If you didn't like and you like this, please like it. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Yeah, I hate saying that. But thank you all for being here. See you all next time. Bye bye.